Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I'm back here today for another video. What is up, my family over here? Just got back from another great show in Naples, so I'm back here on the channel with you guys. I'm getting back to the one and only Dimash today. It's been a minute. I'm excited as always. He is one of the absolute best of the best. You guys already know. I'm going to be reacting to Dimash's song Across Endless Dimensions. I believe this is the music video. I am super excited. I have never seen this before, so this is your first time. It's mine too, so we're going to be doing it together as per usual. I got some new candles over here to make it a little cozy. It is getting cold out here in Florida, in Miami tonight, so I'm, dressed appropriately. Wherever you guys are, I hope you're feeling good. And join me tonight for the fun. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin today's video, as always, if you're new here, welcome to the community. I'm happy to have you here. If you would please be so kind, hit the subscribe button. Know what? Smash that subscribe button. There's tons of content coming you don't want to miss. Give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let's get into it.
Of my creation, my soul free from space and time. Across endless dimensions, so fly me high and hold me tight from empty days to the
If I had long, straight hair, it would be blowing back right now. That was unfrickin' real. Unreal. Did I expect anything less? I don't think so. This is Dimash, so we came to be snatched, and we were. Humongous round of applause, as per usual, for my boy Dimash. The one and only. There will never be another. He is just a spectacle. I want to say big thank you to those of you who requested this. I've been meaning to look at this one for a minute. I've seen other reactors who claim they're vocal coaches, react to this. So I've been meaning to, give my own opinion on it for a minute now. The thing about Dimash, I have said this before. When you are planning to watch a Dimash performance, it's almost like you're going to an amusement park, or if you're going on like a roller coaster, because it is going to be, a mind-blowing experience from beginning to end, and you never know where it's going to lead, but you're going to be blown away. So it's every time I'm going to react to him, I know it's going to be like a brand new adventure, and it is just so exciting. I love you guys. If you've been with this channel on me for a long time, you know that's my thing. I love the unexpected. I love to be completely blown away and to be taken on a complete ride. The minute things are predictable with a performance or an artist, it just bores the hell out of me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate. So that is the one thing that I appreciate most about Dimash, is he is going to take you on a ride, and I'm all for it. As per usual with Dimash, it's like 3-4 different singers in one performance. It's amazing to me how when he's in his mid-range, his tone sort of mimics an opera singer. If you guys agree with me, let me know. Then he goes up into, the top of his, his mixed voice technically, and it's just the difference in each register. I keep saying it a million times. It's like night and day, and it's amazing. It's just such a spectacle. There are a lot of singers out there, that have a lot of different sounds within their, voice, but I think he takes the cake with how different each of his registers are. Just absolutely, it's so thrilling just to witness it. It's unbelievable. And I have said this before, his control is just top freaking tier. The way, and this, I'm always so big on this channel, and I have been really fine-tuning it within my own voice, with my performances with my band, is the amount of pressure, the difference in pressure that you put into one phrase to the next, from one to the next. In this performance especially, he went way up into his mixed belting register, and then he immediately came right back down into that sort of really breathy, whispery sort of tone into the lower part of his range, like this. You guys know, if you know me, I'm constantly preaching how difficult that is because of adrenaline. You can a lot of people try their best, but when you can come down back into that really low register from the top of your register without it sounding like you were just in the top of your register, without you still being, going off of that adrenaline and being, all fired up, that really shows how, much of a master over your instrument you are. He is just top freaking tier, I'm telling you. And the moment he starts to sing, you can tell, I've said this before, you can tell the work that has gone into his voice, and the dedication, the years, just the training that he has put into his voice over his entire life. The moment he starts singing, you can tell. It is so obvious, and like I said, I admire him so much, because I feel a lot of times, and I was talking actually to my band leader about this over the weekend before we did our gigs. A lot of people, I think the difference between singers in America and singers in different other countries is, a lot of times it's easier to sort of break into the business these days in America without being technically or vocally proficient, and a lot of people begin learning how to sing and learning their instrument and learning music, but they just sort of, everybody gets famous for nothing these days, so they don't stick with actually getting better, and they don't continue to develop their voices a lot of times. The moment they get famous, it's like, I've made it, you know what I mean? I feel in other countries and other cultures, singers are dedicated to their craft for the long run. It's not just till I get famous or just to get famous. I feel the training and the dedication and the continued improvement singers go through in other countries it's over the span of a lifetime. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop the minute they get commercial success or whatever. And I feel there's just a much higher level of discipline and the vocal development in, like I said, in these singers from these other countries, and it shows. At least to me and anybody else who's an experienced singer, you can hear the difference. And he is just front center on the front burner of that. He has just put an astronomical amount of time, training, dedication into his instrument, and it's just such a masterpiece. It's just absolutely breathtaking. I absolutely loved the video. Just really encapsulating. I just absolutely loved the whole thing. Like I said, is his performances, his music video, everything involved with him is just always so theatrical, and I absolutely love that. I love his style, his just the whole everything. He's just such a unique performer and vocalist. It's just, I've never seen or heard anything like it, and it's just so it's such a breath of fresh air for me, because I was talking about this also. Me and my band leader were having a bunch of conversations. And you guys have heard me say this before, 90% of everything you see on commercial radio, on commercial TV, on these singing competitions, every one of these people sound and look like somebody else. It's all based on someone else. They're all trying to emulate someone else. That is wonderful if you're trying to pay homage to somebody, but if you don't have your own, I don't see the point. I cannot stand when I'm listening to somebody and it is obvious that they are just completely mimicking another artist from the past that they grew up admiring. It's great to have inflections of that and to incorporate that into your own, but you need to have your own sound, your own style, your own identity. You know what I mean? If there's not those things, if you're not, any of those things, I don't see the point of it. You know what I mean? And there are places in entertainment for that. You have, especially like, in my world, with bands, a lot of bands and, different artists, they're tribute acts. You know what I mean? And that's their thing. Good for them. I don't necessarily agree with that, but good for them. Me personally, though, like I said, I am all about originality. I myself, if you guys have heard any of my music, I have taken bits and pieces from a ton of different artists that I grew up admiring, but I worked my entire teens into my early mid-20s developing and really fine-tuning my own sound. And that's what I gravitate toward, these artists that do so. People like Dimash, people like Christina Aguilera, these really unique people that have completely created their own identity. You know what I mean? That nobody can take away from them. People can copy them, but there'll never be another. And like I said, that is one thing that I admire about these people, and Dimash is just, like I said, he is such a special talent. He's just such a rarity. Especially amongst male performers. There are a lot of great female singers and performers out there. I cannot say the same about males, and I don't care who the hell gets offended by that shit. Suck it up, grow some fucking balls. Because maybe on one hand, I can name 5 people that are decent in the business as far as males are concerned these days. Can't think of too many. like I said, we have a lot of smoke and mirrors masking, complete, inadequacy in the musical department, especially with the males these days. So it is a breath of fresh air to see somebody like him who just, keeps the tradition of, great singing alive. In the, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, you guys know, it was just such a wonderful time for singers, male and female, both of them, held their own, and it sort of just died after that. And it just, now we have a bunch of, little boys who have, they all, it's like a bunch of little whiners. They all, try to do their little Michael Jackson emulations with their little, whiny voices. None of them have any lower register. None of them have any sort of bass in their voice. They sound like a bunch of little whiny boys, and it's such an amazing thing to see somebody like him. And I try my best myself also to really, really, deliver deliver at both ends of the spectrum, give you those really, really nice bassy lows, and then really, really be able to go into that upper register, go into the falsetto, the head voice, give you everything, you know what I mean? And like I said, he's absolutely incredible. This was breathtaking as per usual, and let's give another humongous round of applause for Dimash across endless dimensions. You guys already know, knock my socks off as per usual. I want to give a big thank you to everybody who continues to bring requests for him to me. I am going to continue to look through them. And we're going to continue the Dimash journey on this channel together. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reaction video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet done so. I got tons of content coming you don't want to miss. If you're new here and you want to support the channel, consider leaving me a donation via Cash App or a Super Chat here on the channel. All the details will be in the drop down box below. Y'all know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave your requests in my comments down below and I'll add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep the positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.